Greetings, this is Rena Mentra, half-elven YouTuber. I come to you once again with a Critical Role reaction. Tonight, episode 40. Also, apparently I just this is supposed to be on theater mode. Exit. Where's the chat? Okay, for some reason we don't have chat, so... Well, no chat tonight, I guess. Okay, well, anyway, according to chat, it's my 19th month anniversary on Twitch, so yay! And before going any further, I should probably mention, and that I do not own, nor am I associated with Critical Role, its YouTube or Twitch channels, or any of its other online presence. My fate is just to be a fan. My fate is just to be a fan. Shares with his fellow fans. Morning, I will do my scheduling complex. I will have to be having dinner during the first bit. Or see my parents. And we're in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
There he is!
That one had a delayed reaction.
Man.
Don't actually turn it off.
The cold shiver.
Oh, no. Oh, doing this. We're new to this, guys. Thank you for joining us. Before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have some announcements to get to, beginning with our first sponsor of the night, Hit Point Press. Sam?
Welcome back to Sammy the Sloth and the Morning Zoo Crew here at the hottest radio station in SoCal, WCR 420. WCR Radio. Yeah, we're about to blast off with today's top 69 tracks that are hotter than popcorn.
Honey, I'm home.
That's right, we've got music that's so good, it'll make you say...
Derek, This isn't what it looks like.
Weird. Okay, but first, a quick check-in with Traffic Copter 69.
Rachel, how could you? With my best friend?
Okay. Something seems to be wrong with the sound effect board. It's making me sadder than a sad trombone.
That's right, Derek. I've taken your wife. And now I'll finish you off once and for all.
Sorry, guys, this was supposed to be a fun Zoo Crew thing, but something's wrong with the sound effects cues. I'm just gonna go to the advertisement. Black Friday is back at hitpointpress.com. Oh, Jesus. Go check out their newest releases, the animated tarot deck, where you can bring divination into your storytelling and games.
What are you doing, Roger? Put the gun down.
Lore of Etheria, the Lost Druid by Alchemy RPG is an immersive science fantasy adventure saga exploring a mysterious world. And the Shift RPG Quick Start Beta, an exciting new rule system that features building infinite worlds and shifting dice.
You killed him.
Plus, they've got some great deals going on with slightly perfect merchandise if you're tight on budget. Oh, no. Use the code CR20022, that's CR22, to get 5% off your order at hitpointpress.com/CR.
You'll never take me alive, coppers! Never!
Keep it locked on WCR 420. And keep listening for the phrase that pays. That's him running away. There's supposed to be footsteps. But, well, that's the end of the ad. But I kind of want to know what happens next. Does Roger get away? No, that's the popcorn cue. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. What happens? Did Roger and Rachel end up okay? No, God damn it, I'll never know. Matt, back to you.
I got it.
Why are we all now invested in Roger and Rachel?
Marisha was supposed to hold these up.
I don't Roger.
I got really
I
distracted.
did too. It was a gripping piece of drama.
Those are gorgeous, by the way.
They are gorgeous.
Call them out. What are they?
This is Lore of Etheria, the Lost Druid.
This is the animated tarot deck. It's
I might have to.
Yeah, I want to look at them.
But it's Hitpoint Press. That we're being played off our own bit.
Go for it.
This episode is also sponsored by Thorum, makers of handcrafted unique wedding bands out of everything from meteorites to whiskey barrels, right here in the USA. Thorum has been making rings for 10 years now and takes great pride in its amazing customer service quality and original designs. Every single purchase includes a free silicone activity band and a wooden ring box. So when you got to take the ring off and do stuff, you don't really actually damage the ring, which is important. Plus, they make the process as easy as possible by offering ring sizers so you can get sized at home. So whether you need a wedding band, anniversary ring, or just want a ring that kind of looks awesome, head on over to Thorum.com and use promo code CRITICALROLE, one word, to get 20% off a truly unique epic ring.
Dude, yeah, these are awesome.
For some kind of cue to.
I already had
No.
rings.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah. The guys got
also when
Can I
they
play
made
this
the
headphone on for the fact that we didn't get any?
We didn't get any rings.
These are legit.
That's about right.
when they made these cards are animated, they're like the
Yeah, the lenticular.
You would love them.
Yeah, isn't that rad?
That's so rad. I don't know if I'm supposed to show these, but I'm doing it.
You're doing it anyway. They're really pretty.
Ooh,
I love it.
That's cool.
These are dope.
Speaking of pretty,
Thank you, Thorum.
Laura, you're up.
Oh gosh, we have so many things. I gotta talk about so many things. Okay, first of all, who's holding it? This is Ashley.
Oh, the
but
merch.
she's looking at things.
No, I'm doing it.
First of all, we have our Critical Role Ugly Christmas Holiday Sweater.
That is
Online.
So this is our second
I love
one
it so
featuring
much.
beautiful
Mine
lights
is
on
so
the
straight.
tree.
Card.
Isn't it so fabulous? Turn it around, you
I think
idiot.
it's pretty ugly.
It's pretty ugly.
It's also kind of spooky.
I love
I
it.
know.
Winter and Whitestone
I
is
love
wonderful.
it.
and
It's
beautiful
Whitestone,
and
you
festive.
know?
Moon's on and slightly dark.
Yeah. On top of that, we have
Oh, that looks comfortable.
our Bell's House chutney.
That is so freaking cool.
On top of that, we the soft pajama lounge set. Number 2.
Damn it!
There's the top.
These are the
There's the soft bottom.
They're so soft. They're so awesome.
I'm gonna wear those every day.
Ooh,
Awesome.
gorgeous.
I love
So,
it.
yeah, they're so soft.
okay,
Check them out.
it's super soft.
And then we also have
Please don't like.
these holiday ornaments. Bell's House holiday ornaments. And look, they're made of wood. Chutney.
Oh, rustic.
It's almost as if someone got in there and gave them extra special care.
They're really cute.
Yeah. So anyway, that's cool. And in addition to all of these wonderful holiday items that you could give to your friends, we also have Super 799 reaction figures.
These are the toys for under the tree.
We recently partnered with Super 7 to release a super cool set of Mighty 9 reaction figures. There's so many gorgeous details that bring these figures to life, like fashionable but functional cold weather gear. Each comes with cool accessories like their iconic weapons and even animal companions like Sprinkle and Frumpkin. Honored is by the Super 7 team and Ariana Trezel-Orner, who did our art that's on the back.
The packaging's all different for each
Packaging is
character.
awesome. There's a lot of thought went into all the packaging and everything, so check them out. It's really cool. Find them now in our U.S. Critical Role shop on super7.com and on other online retail shops.
I may have
Do you
opened
want to? Oh
mine.
yeah, you pulled
I
it
may
out.
have opened mine and given Caduceus his
Yours
staff.
too.
Yeah!
Yours has wings.
And there's a little bit of clear. The crystal's kind of clear.
Oh, and a heart.
Go.
Make
There
it-
it is.
It's got the bone heart too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And here's the best thing. They're sized just right that if you have any of the old school 80s like Star Wars play sets, the Kenners, they all fit. They are built in that size.
They've got the little thing on the foot too.
There's
so you
a
can
there's a
just
shit for you,
Oh,
Captain.
yes, you can see on that.
Yeah, you can put them in the
Give
foot.
me
Yep.
that.
Oh, you open? Oh yeah.
Is everybody
How's it
opening
smell?
them? No, I want to open
Anxiety about
mine.
people opening them.
It's mint and box.
Exactly.
Late campaign clean?
It's a great.
He doesn't stink in this
It
stink.
smells like strudel.
Goggles. She's got her goggles.
Oh, heck yeah.
Cute.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Marisha, you're up.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So distracted today. We're so excited to see you next week for part 1 of the Mighty 9 Reunite. This is a 2-part special that will air November 17th and December 1st at 7 p.m. Pacific on Twitch and YouTube and in select Cinemark theaters. It's pretty cool. So you can cozy up at home, or you can go to the big screen with all your friends. Maybe you go in cosplay. Maybe you're wearing a new Chetney hat. Maybe you're going in CRPJs. I don't know. Just live your best life.
Pajama party at Cinemark.
You can learn more by going to cinemark.com/critical role.
Nice.
Exclamation mark. No exclamation mark. That's just on the page.
What? It's like a flare.
Way too much power.
We will unplug this when we start the game.
Yes, we will.
Probably.
Yes, we will.
To that point, I think that concludes our announcements. So let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
One by one we climb until we reach the top. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? We might. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight.
From the healer to the renegade, we all share the same goal. Adding more allies, taking more chances. Hold your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery from darkness and friendship will rise. But one thing for sure, we
together to the bonfire. Oh, yeah.
And we're back. Last we left off. Bell's Hells, upon returning from their chaotic time in Basilisk, losing Laudna, then regaining Laudna after traveling to Whitestone and beseeching the heroes of legend, Vox Machina, to help bring her back, at least the members of which they could find at the time. Returned to Drusar to find Lord Eshtaros slain by Odahan Thul, who seems to be acquiring a growing sentiment to following your trail, or at least exacting penance for your involvement. After setting some things right with his self being put to rest and letting the right people in town handle his final afterlife responsibilities, you were bequeathed in some of his last paperwork the skyship known as the Silver Sun. Now, with this ship at your beck and call, and with a year of the crew now paid for, you continue your journey in a direction you had previously been wanting to set sail towards, which was the city of Eos in Ashenador, the city of flowing light. Deciding between the two different paths you could take, the longer journey, but safer one, or cutting straight across the Hellcatch Valley, but a more dangerous route, which is why most skyships do not traverse that deeply over the Hellcatch. You decided to take that route, because it's the one more traveled by you, though less traveled by most. Along this path, a few nights have gone through, mostly without incident. A brief sandstorm, but through some ingenuity, you managed to maintain safety. And then one night, there is a flare of the ruddy moon Ruidus that seemed to, trigger some sort of uncontrolled outburst of the lycanthrope form within Chetney, forcing him to attack his two party members, Fern and Orem, who were on deck during that time of night. They managed to hold him at bay until he was able to regain himself. But the mystery still stands as to why now and why this. Simultaneously, Imogen, you were pulled during this flare into another dark, red-stormed dream. One that seemed to exert a different balance of power and control than you had grown used to. At the end of this dream, as you plummeted towards the ground at terminal velocity, you awoke, in a fit of inspiration, cast a sending spell, reaching out to your mother. To which she responded, Imogen. And that's where we pick up.
What? Are you all right? Another dream?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, I had a dream. And it was awful. Normal, whatever.
Okay.
I saw my mom in it, and then...
You saw her?
Yeah.
Like a physical form?
Yeah. And then I just woke up, and I just tried to send her, talk to her, and she responded.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did. What did she say? More context.
She said Imogen.
So she's alive?
I mean, she's got to be, right? If she's responding, she's got to be.
I mean, this is wonderful. Maybe she's at Eos. Maybe she's... That was where she was last seen.
I should send her... I should talk to her. I should send her something else. I should find out where she is. I should...
Can you send messages across other dimensions?
I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I just... But yes, I think so. I think I can. I'm not sure.
So the...
Fucking pigeon.
Technically you can, yes. There's just a 5% chance that it doesn't go through.
This whole time? What if she... It's been her in your dreams.
Well, I mean, I'll I've always heard her voice.
Oh God. Oh God. Fern punches in her sleep sometimes. It's,
I think she's awake.
all right, well,
Why do I feel like that
yes,
makes
you
sense?
say.
Why does that make sense?
What do you want to say? What do you? Should we workshop this? Should we write it down?
I mean, there's so many things, obviously, but I should probably find out where she is. And if she's safe, and if we can see her, right? Yes. Those are the main...
Of course, this is... How are you feeling about it?
Well, I mean... You know, I haven't really processed that just yet.
Sure.
I'm just gonna...
Here, let me, just think about it for a second. I do sort of my usual routine. I go and pour a little glass of nice cold water, bring it over to her. And deep breath.
Just gonna send a message.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Are you all right?
Where
Where are you?
There. Clear.
Are you... Is there... Where have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
5 extra words. Mommy thumbs down.
Just kind of let the final words linger and hope for a response. The anxiety begins to build in fear that might be the last of it. Then you hear her voice come through again.
Definite confirmation of life.
I'm fine, Imogen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how long I've been gone. I'm okay. Are you okay?
Why should she just keep asking questions? She knows I gotta keep... All right.
Just wearing it down.
What did she say? What did she say?
She said she's all right, but then she asked if I'm all right. She didn't say where she was.
She didn't say where she was. That feels like the most important thing that we kind of would like to know. Oh, right, but yeah, right. It's like one of those weird conversations where it's like, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. And,
yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Right.
Okay, last, I can call her, I can talk to her one more time.
Okay.
All right. If I'm being honest, things are hard. You might know that already, though. Where are you? I want to see you. Can I see you?
It's great. It drives. Where are you? Doctor. Yeah.
I'm okay. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's hard. I'm sorry for cursing you with this burden. I left because I was a danger. I couldn't stay without knowing what I am.
Did she say? What did she say?
You begin to hear her voice in your head once more. She casts a sending spell in your direction.
She's got powers.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what powers. She's a monk.
You can't see me because you need to stay safe. And the further from me you are, the safer you'll be. Far from me in this destiny.
This destiny has caught up with me, regardless of where you are physically. It's all happening. I could use your help. And your knowledge.
Another sending spell comes to you from her. I love you, Imogen. More than you'll ever know. And that's why you have to run away from me, Imogen. As far as you can. Run.
I'm tired of running, Mother.
Are you all right? She didn't say where she was, did she?
She says she's a danger. But I don't see how she could possibly be more dangerous than Odahan.
Maybe she's talking about Odahan.
I'm sorry. Truly. We're going to find out about this one way or another. Whether she helps us or not.
Yeah.
I just hope. Because I care so deeply about you. This doesn't open up more wounds.
Is she?
Cause more harm than good.
Is she talking about Odahan?
Laudna, you're back. I can't possibly be sad right now. We'll figure it out.
Of course. And I don't plan on going anywhere. Again. Ever.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
You want to maybe go get some fresh air on the deck?
That's a good idea.
I'll walk with you.
Here, grab her.
Jeez, I gotta post it notes.
Little, oh goodness.
Stop sleeping in the office.
You should really get out of this janitor's closet. It's so uncomfortable.
Everything's falling apart.
It's causing all these nightmares. Here, have a nice little you shrug. It's chilly up there. You can see on desert, it gets cold. We go up to the deck.
Okay.
Oh God, what's happening?
Yep, you go up to the deck and you just see. Yeah, you change back to your form.
We were just gonna come down there, actually, to make sure you were okay.
Why are y'all all bloody?
Had a bit of a
Blood is this.
little bit of trouble, but we're all right for the time being.
Chetney, why are you naked?
No, I mean, I got my briefs on.
Do you? Is that-
I built elastic into my clothes.
Oh,
and they
is that
stretch.
canon?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't
Should have
know
done that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Bruce Banner shit.
Yeah, it was like when I expand to do a larger size, it looks like I'm wearing like a bikini because I'm still wearing halfling clothes. So it's just like just the nips and everything, and then I shrink back down and it all comes back together.
He's also real woolly down there, even in gnome form. So
I am the moon flared, red, ruinous. That's not normally a problem for me, but I guess It is now. It brought out.
Beast.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A little different than you were a bit unreachable, you know, and he attacked us. But you know, maybe it's just a fluke type of a thing.
Oh.
That's not the moon that usually does.
No, it's usually Katha, but as Orm pointed out, maybe it's just. Maybe precautions are needed at night now.
We just start tying you up at night.
Buddy system.
I know. I can see that that's...
What? For safety? Yes.
Yeah.
Pervert? Don't go in a weird place.
You all right?
Yeah, my mom's alive.
What?
Yeah. She's alive.
Did you...
Wait, what?
Dream that?
Yeah. And then I talked to her. And then... that's pretty much it. She wouldn't say where she was. But she's tied up in all of it. I know she is.
You don't think that... I don't know, she has some sort of connection to Odon already.
I think she does.
Oh, good. You're discussing.
I don't know why I think that. I just do.
What did she say? At some point, we should also heal Orm and Fern, because
You can just go to bed.
Took it rough.
That's true. Sleep it off.
Yeah, sleep it off. But thank you.
But what'd she say?
She said she got away from me because she was a danger to me, and she didn't want me to suffer the same fate as her, and she inflicted a curse upon me, and I asked her where she was and that we needed her help, and she basically just said sorry.
A curse. You know, some people call the gift the burden of what I have a curse, but I don't look at it that way. I mean, I think some people can actually remove it. Do you think you could remove your powers?
I don't know.
One man's burden is another man's gift.
Would you even want to?
At this point?
Is that how it goes?
Yes.
I don't know if I would. I don't think so anymore. There was certainly a time, but that's before.
Does she know that you have all the abilities that you do? Or does she just think you might be like a normie?
Well, I just talked to her over, I don't know how much distance in her mind, so she's got to know I got something.
Yeah.
And she talks to me in my dreams all the time.
You were so young when she left. She knew who she was talking to. Quite quickly, yeah?
Yes, she did.
And she wants to keep you safe.
I wonder if she has ways of looking in.
That's what I was curious about. I'm sure any mother would love to check in on her child, even if she couldn't be there.
Well, if she wants you to stay away, that's only going to be a problem if she's in the middle of what we're headed toward. And if she is, we're not stopping.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a moot point. Glad you found her.
Me too. I'm gonna keep trying, I think.
That's great. Your mom's alive.
Yeah. Are you okay, Chutney?
Yeah, I'm a little fucked up. I get sounds like waterfall in my left ear.
You look pretty messed up.
I'm kind of leaking a bunch, but you know, it's only because we got really strong Fred.
Yeah. I wonder if we try. I'm really weak, but I can try to pick him up. I can try to pick him up and go knock on us.
Plus the altitude up here. It's,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to poorly pick him up. You're little.
He's little at this point.
Watch it. Okay.
What's your strength?
2.
8.
So he's little, but it's still, still work out.
Okay, well, yeah.
But you do it? But you do. You bring it to the outside of their door and kind of...
Might be actually middling in there.
Yes.
The both of you wake up. You come online.
Well, smiley day to you.
Wait.
It's 2 a.m. F.C.G.
Oh, sorry.
What? Oh. Oh, God, I feel like I missed something great.
Did I do that?
No, he did it to himself.
Did it to himself.
Well, apparently he...
There was a flare situation, and he ripped off all of his skin like a coat situation.
Hurts every time. All right, I'll heal him.
Thank you, Doc Bob. Okay, come on. Oh.
This might be
If I heal him, will I get to go back to sleep and get the full healing?
Yeah, you will.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you get it for 2 hours.
You're going to live, Chetney.
I will heal you. Come here.
Stop over Chetney's mouth and nose. Nope. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Nope. No one wants to fucking hear it.
Yeah, quiet down or I'm going to swatch with the shield again.
You hit him with your
17
shield?
points of healing.
Well, you guys fought the...
Hello, my baby.
You guys were fighting?
I mean,
Yeah.
all my clothes are shredded up.
Yeah.
I'm going to need something new. So this is the
I'm
thing,
a
we
little
attack
Wait,
our
no
own
character designs.
people now.
No. It was just
And the
Captain
ribs.
at the moon, the big one,
punch him.
before, but now apparently the red flare of root is... It felt weird. It was like a compulsion, like an itch, and it's never happened before. So maybe...
You remember doing it, or did you go black?
I just remember the itch. It's always kind of there, like you're kind of looking in on somebody else's dream. But yeah.
Red. Oh, okay. Red flare.
I'm gonna push Orem towards FCG.
Oh, sorry. Hey, buddy. Hey, here's another heal for you. This is just not great.
Red flare.
Red flare? I didn't know there was a flare, but it makes sense now that there was a...
9 points.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting breakfast. Oh, wow. Okay.
Maybe I caused
Extend my arm again.
Maybe I caused the flare. Maybe my mom caused the flare.
Your
That's
mom
dumb.
has
Is
been
that
the moon?
Talking to
Yeah,
her
I mean,
caused the flare?
my question is, like, is your mom a god?
That would be amazing.
My question is, how many of us might turn on us?
Raise your hand if you
right.
think you might turn on everybody in the group at some point.
This is a problem,
I
right?
definitely would not.
Oh, no, I should say that about
You've exploded.
Wanda.
You've exploded before.
Oh, yeah.
Next time you can get your hand up.
You've
No,
exploded.
that all makes
I tried to
sense.
kill somebody. You tried to kill us.
I still don't know what's going on with Delilah.
It wasn't me.
Exactly.
It was Hamilton.
Oh,
but, you know.
God.
I don't think you have to worry about me. Orm's gonna limp out of the room and go back up to deck. Is the moon still up? The root is still there?
Yeah, it's just not flaring. It's just
Cool.
kind of normal, dull,
I'm gonna
brown
sit in
red.
the front of the ship. Continue.
So wait, Orem's the only. Oh, Orem's the best of us.
How good is your sign language?
Right?
Right?
We do.
I think we did know that.
What about you?
Not
No,
sure
it's
that.
just your moral compass.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
a
any
little off.
moment she could
What?
It's
What do you
true.
mean? I would never.
You're like me, except likable. Don't even.
Thank you.
But also, doesn't it feel like every good thing that happens to us, there's a bad thing that happens? Like,
What do you mean?
well, we lost Laudna. We gained Laudna. We
Lost Estros.
lost Esteros. We
Gained his airship.
well, I
Oh,
mean, I
no.
wouldn't call that a
Sorry.
positive, but like, you found out your
Right
mother's
after.
alive, and then Chetney tries to kill everybody. You know, it's
Two people.
You're
not
still part of
everybody.
this conversation. Thank you very much.
By the way, Elastic.
amazing discovery.
Yeah, I'm not above working with other pliant materials.
But that's like a good thing. But then he tried to kill us. So like it just feels like I don't know what it means. I'm just
We're not having a streak of anything? I mean,
Oh, like days gone without an incident? We could get one of those signs whipped up real quick.
You can whittle that, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, with like little flaps that we
Flips,
can
you
use.
like numbers, yeah.
I'll admit the
Alabama
volume
is
seems to have
blazing.
gotten very loud on the sort
Is
of
that
bad and
what's
good
on
that
your
I'm used
bloody
to.
thing,
But
Sam?
I feel like lots of bad isn't unusual.
If it's not Dominic, please.
Close to something, to information, to the solstice. I don't know. I don't think it's going to change.
Well, I guess that's what I'm worried about. But we have no choice but to go forward. I just don't know what it means. That's all.
Well, to your point, the closer we get to the apogee solstice, and the more the moon flares, and the more we have people who want us dead, I think it's just we just have to be there for each other. Just that much more.
Excuse me, actually, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, be there for each other.
Oh.
All of us are just gonna be best friends.
Never
And
go
like
get
this,
you
make sure it's gonna be gravy, eh?
You're so cute.
Oh, speak for yourself, eh?
That's another thing. Like, I just found out that I've got a soul, and then this thing is alive now too. So like, it's like a good and a bad. It's
like does Pete have a soul?
I don't know, but the fact that he is alive and sentient makes me question whether my soul is worth anything
valid?
either. It's like, what if I align just that with metal?
Late night existential questions.
How do you know? What if I'm just that with a wheel?
All of us are just that. That's a negative.
All of us are that.
Yes,
I mean,
we're all
it's just a
that.
meat puppet. That's basically what we all are. That's what we've been telling you.
You're just a piece of different material.
But I guess I just expected more meaning.
Meaning is it's just what you make of it. It's just what you apply to your own life. It's not gifted or jettisoned upon you. You just have to carve it out of your own being.
That's true. Maybe.
Pate, do you have a soul?
I don't know, I've only been alive for a few days.
Oh my god, that's so true.
We should have had Pac look at him.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Meaning is what you mean of it.
Crawls back up into your hair.
Who all has had an incident with the flares? You have. Chetney has.
What's that?
Who's had
with
incident
flares.
with the flares?
I'm still clean.
No,
you
you're
just
not.
did. You just had
You
it.
literally were just the last one to have one.
Have
You?
Me and Chetney.
You and Chetney. Okay.
It's still two sevenths.
Let's keep racking him up.
Is it like a round table thing, or are you next?
No, I was just seeing if there was some type of connection, but
Well, there is, because your root is
Your
born.
family's your ruin is born. Your family's fucking around with the Nightmare King. He's trying to build a telescope somewhere or do something
And you
to the
still need to
moon.
go. Oh, you still forget.
Orm has him tattooed on his arm.
Less than.
He's in our group.
Again before the.
I don't know.
I don't know anybody's name.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
of
the
your
moon's
arts
around
is
your
again.
arm.
The moon guy.
First, I would focus on them because I forget the concealed court. Not the.
Maybe just like
A lot
we can
more
just look for like manacles or restraints or something.
I was there.
Just sleep with those. Yeah, no big deal. It doesn't need to be. You know.
I mean, maybe I should also get, like at night, we could tie each other up, just in case.
We'll just like tie ourselves to each other.
Yeah, in case we freak out.
I mean, I guess that's true. If I attack you, you can kind of dish it out yourself.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. Blade versus blade. Not a real idea. Just kidding. We should rest, right?
Yes.
We should finish sleeping.
Up top, sitting on the front of the ship, are both moons up or just Rudis?
Both moons are up, but Katha's like 60% waning.
Okay, so Orm has been sitting quiet for a couple of minutes, and eventually pulls out the sending stone. And on the front of the ship, just sitting with his feet dangling off. Hey. Eos bound. Found them. They're killers. Bigger than we thought. Real rough, Dorian. Estros is dead. Glad you're not here. Wish you were anyway.
I'm gonna come walking up from outside and sit down next to him. Hey. I don't know. I've been getting a little introspective lately. I keep calling you the good one. It feels a little unfair. I know you're not okay, but I don't know. Is this feeling like too much? All of this?
Probably.
I definitely, I don't know, I didn't sign up for this shit, but, I mean, if we live, there's definitely going to be things that I'm going to ask your help with in my life, and, I hope we're at the point where you would ask for help if you needed it. And I don't know, we were talking downstairs and everyone just thinks we're all going to kill each other at some point, except for you. And I'd hate to be in that position. I don't know. That would make me really stressed to be the one good one. Not that I've ever been the one good one. It just sounds exhausting. And, I don't know.
I think we all have our own version of this. It's rough, you know, there hasn't really been any kind of a break in a long time. For you, I know.
A very long time. Although, again, this is, I don't know, is it a break to, you know, finally have some introspection? I don't feel like who I was not that long ago. I'm starting to think about things I thought I never would, and not big on new people, not big on human contact, general anything. And now this.
Orm's gonna really, like, carefully and purposely raise his hand up and...
Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't feel like I can do it every single day. And I just keep waking up and trying to honor the people that I left behind. And now, you all. But I doubt it every day, and the only way that I manage to keep going is to look to you guys. I'd be up Schitt's Creek by myself. I was by myself. It's not great.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, as a person who is professionally left behind, you're doing a really good job. And you should maybe take care of yourself a little bit before you actually do end up being the one who throws us all off a ship. I wouldn't blame you.
I'm not gonna throw you guys off a ship.
I know. The rest of us, I don't necessarily know, but...
Just gotta pants chutney once in a while.
Man, I'm so jealous. I will admit, I really wanted to punch a werewolf. I'm really hoping I get the opportunity. It's nothing. I actually like him. Please don't tell him that. Please. But,
yeah, he's a good egg.
Yeah, he's fun. I like fun. Anyway, you should go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep, and you look like shit, and so you should go to sleep.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah.
And Warren gives him a big bear hug the size of a halfling.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah.
Sorry, I know that's a double-edged sword.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good to be appreciated, I will admit. Yeah. You have pain long enough, it just becomes background noise anyway.
Yeah. I hear that.
God, I hope there's good breakfast. Come on, let's go.
Be in a minute.
All right.
Because we can, I will say you do get a response from Dorian, but as it's not a pressing message, I'll actually reach out to Robbie and have him record it and play it next time we play. I think that'll be more fun than me just making it up on the spot.
And lastly, after Ash shuffles off to bed, Orm sits for like another minute. I miss you too. I miss you too. That's it.
Okay. You all eventually saunter off to your various chambers, some more exhausted or hurt than others, but an evening of rest comes to you, so you all get a long rest.
Yay.
Yeah, like it never happened.
You're now on the 4th day of travel.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
We were going this way.
I went, it was me.
It is Laura.
Okay.
Laura.
No problem.
That's me.
Laura.
And I'm rolling.
Ashley rolled last time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so you go for it. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
My new.
I called the right person.
Did you see that bounce? I can't. It's. I mean, it looks like 18, but it's kind of cocked.
I mean, like,
re-roll it.
Re-roll
I
it.
don't watch your dice rolls, okay?
7.
That's a 7.
7? Okay.
I don't watch your dice rolls. That's a 7.
Or L, I'm not sure.
Through a day of mild turbulence and a bit of a strong wind, but no other major issue, that brings you to the completion of a 4th day of travel. Looking down below, you're now deep into the Hellcatch Valley. Below, you can see the sprawling ravines and the smattering of caverns that give dark spots against the brightly sunlit sides of the various mountainous terrain. You can see the large pillars and the mesas of dull red and orange and gray, and the dust storms that kick up these just clouds, these in the distance, as well as these massive vortexes of gathered sand and dust that you see just rise and just careen across the side of the country, just tearing through the hills. It's beautiful, as long as it's at a distance. But that day goes without issue. We are now on the 5th day of the journey.
Clouds are dope.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, Rudis, give me a 1. Give me a 1. Give us problems. It's 12.
It's 12, okay. With that, the 5th day goes by without incidents. Clear weather, clear sailing. Captain Xandis has a spring in their step. Gotta say, already doing a lot better job than last time we came here. This is great. You're good luck charms now. I appreciate that. Keep up the luck charms thing.
Still looking at my tracking bowl.
Mm-hmm.
For Odahan.
All good.
He said it in that way.
He said it in a
He
way.
said it. I know. She's probably
I know.
done now.
It's an 8-ball without the thing in the middle.
There's just going to be this
ball.
Shake it, look at us, stop looking at me.
We start coming into the early of this part of the 6th day of the journey. At this time, as some of you begin to come to consciousness and head up to the top of the deck as the sun's starting to rise, you can see the flames and smoke spires of Basilisk now passing, not directly beneath you, but at least a little ways off to the left. And immediately, as you can see through the tangle of ravines, the deep crevices that end up crashing down into the ground beneath, where the now visible from above track of the Death Wish run, which you once raced in, is visible. You can see this smattering of lights that are starting to just bring this kind of dreary colored miniature metropolis into vibrant life as the red carmine curtain walls now begin to hit the early morning orange and purple sun rays, and it just alights almost like a torch in the middle of the desert. You see the smoke coming up, and the cisterns now climbing above. Almost looks like a from this perspective, like a long dead iron spider on its back, with its legs curled up in the air as you see the rising towers of metal. But I need someone to roll a d20 for.
Fuck it up! Come on, fuck it up!
The 6th day of travel.
You do for once.
Boosh.
Yes, 3.
That's a 3. Roll a d6 for it.
Fuck it up again.
2. Okay. The weather is clear as you come to the 6th day. Not a cloud in the sky, though there is a heavy bit of dust like kicking up below you. And you can see the gathering of dust clouds on the lower land make you feel good that at least you're not coming into another large, angry dust storm like when you first set out on this journey. Which is why it catches you off guard when a heavy jet stream of wind buffets the side of the ship. Zendis immediately goes like, "Whoa, what is going on?" And it's just like trying to spin the wheel. The ship begins to like spin a little bit out of the way, and just having to try and right it. You can see the sails like shaking, barely holding on against the strength of this. Looks like we hit some sort of a big wind. I don't know. I've never been this place before. This is just. Why do we even choose this path? And the ship begins to turn and spin again. Because this was still in the 1 to 2 range on the D6, none of you are present when this hits hard to throw you off the edge, but it does add another day of travel to the journey, unfortunately.
One more chance.
I wanted to kill something, or at least hit it.
Well, you ruined it.
I can't hit the wind.
Dreams.
Yeah, roll a higher number on that D6, but... So that kind of is to prevent the ship from taking serious damage, has to kind of take it lower to the ground and then kind of circle around a bit. And so you lose the better part of a day to a half day of travel. So keeping a mark on that, we come in now to the next day of travel, which is the 7th day.
And each night I'm getting. Can I find Captain Xandis?
Yes, you can.
Can I ask them if they, Captain? Do you have any kind of like manacles or restraints? I have a bit of a fidgeting problem in my sleep, and I tend to strike out in deep REM sleep.
Pretty sure we got something like that. Hold on, might be asleep. Is Khalil awake? Someone to wake up Khalil. Eventually, kind of coming down from underneath the deck, you see the first mate, Khalil, kind of waking up. Yes, you had to inquire a question, if you don't mind me asking. It's like, yes, we're looking for some sort of manacles chain, something that can hold somebody down or but from, fidgeting in their sleep, I suppose.
Yeah, just, keeping it tucked in.
Yes, there is something like that. I'll be right back. And he kind of like wipes his eyes and heads down below deck, coming back with, indeed, a pair of manacles and what looks like a lock that is on them, but it is not unlocked at the moment. Brings it up and kind of sets them down on the deck. The heavy chains kind of clatter across the wood. These are, just in case we have to take anyone prisoner, we have these ready. I have the key. Is this for you, Xandis? No, this is for the tiny guy.
I'm a very violent sleeper. Would you mind if I borrowed them while we are on our journey? You can have them back as soon as we land.
I mean, technically they belong to the ship, so they belong to you, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, pulls the key out and hands it to you. You now have a pair of lockable manacles with a key.
Nice.
How heavy are they? Are they just carryable?
They're carryable, yeah. Okay. They're strong enough where you have to work real hard and real long to try and solve them off.
Ooh. Thank you. Much appreciated. So each night I will find a corner of the hull quarters to throw it over a bar or a solid beam and fully lock in. Maybe I can get it up here so I can sleep.
God.
You got it. Okay.
What? Yeah, just in case anyone wants to cuddle.
You're not hanging yourself by your neck.
No, my hands. Just around the neck.
The miming was very confusing to me. I thought it was like a David Carradine situation.
Oh, no.
No.
So,
look it up later.
Well, if we're going around the table for the 7th day, upon acquiring manacles, I also need you to roll a d20 for me.
Oh, somebody roll for me. My hands
we-
are above my head. Just kidding. 3!
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, shit. Here it comes. Go high.
I'm going to flip a coin.
3.
Oh, shit.
3. Okay.
On the start of this day, I'm just going to ask. I'm going to ask the change bringer for just a sign if she can hear me. I want a sign today.
Okay, so you're out there and you're concentrating and contemplating the change bringer's perspective or watchful gaze maybe falling upon this ship. And as some of the clouds are starting to turn a bit darker on the horizon, as if a mild rainstorm might be a day or so away, you hear
It rains there?
like a heavy smack just outside of visual shot.
A smack.
I think they just got encountered.
Can hear him off to the left.
I'll go look over the side.
You glance over the side, and you see there's what looks to be a collection of probably a dozen or so kind of small dog-sized bird creatures that are like all kind of like a flock of them flying up to the side of the airship, and 3 of them are like onto the side.
Oh no!
The one that's looking up towards you, you can see it has these like thin arms and long wings, like leathery wings that come off of it, and has these creepy like dark beady black bird eyes with a hooked beak, and this kind of odd like frill across its neck as it looks up to you and goes and starts like climbing up towards you.
I'll
What do you do?
scream to the others. We got bird dogs. They're cute and bad. We got problem. Come help me. I will. I'll cast. Oh boy, what to cast against 20 of these things?
That was about a dozen or so is what you see.
Sam doesn't know what a dozen is.
A dozen is like 20.
I got excited when you said there were dogs.
Sorry.
Dogs.
Bag of dogs.
Smashing into the side of it. Oh God, why?
We're getting some real lost shit over here.
Dog.
Plane lost its cargo.
I can't do much.
No.
So I'm gonna oh boy, I can't do much against a group of things.
Too much.
But I know how to.
Oh, God, I hate it.
My mind went that don't impress me.
I will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, you cast Speak with Animals.
Yes, and I will say, "Be gone, you! There's nothing for you here. Go away, or we will be forced to harm you."
Okay. So the first thing that you notice is when you speak, the creature kind of looks at the one that's closest to you and starts climbing toward. It does not seem to acknowledge your language, as it is not a beast.
What?
It's a monster.
And it reacts by rushing up the side. As it climbs, kind of flutters its wings a little bit to kind of catch up a little bit of speed in your direction, and it's going to go ahead and attempt to bite at you with its beak.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
That is going to be a 16.
That's my armor class.
That just hits you. As it kind of streaks up and bites you, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Well, all right.
I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
That's
Correct.
a strong beak. Here's a metal chassis.
4 plus 4? That's terrible. That's 8.
Okay. So it strikes you, and you kind of like back away from it and push it off as it kind of climbs over the top of the deck. As you pull away, your limbs getting harder to move, and the coloration of your metal oddly is starting to turn to like from the bright bronzish yellow to like a dull gray coloration.
Petrification?
Wait, are these petrifying birds? What?
What?
They petrify?
We don't know.
You seem to be growing sluggish,
Oh,
and you are restrained.
Lackadaisical birds.
Fuck.
Who is anybody else hearing this?
Are we there?
Oh, yeah.
We're not getting out for the
Yeah. So the rest of you kind of rush up to the top.
Jump off the ship.
And I'll go ahead and give him happy.
Build your own collection of fantastic Critical Role minis by WizKids, available at wizkids.io/crminis or at your local game store now. Guys, WizKids, fly the friendly skies with WizKids.
WizKids?
I think that's.
Oh,
I can use other companies' mottos in advertising, right? Can't I?
Sure, I think that's fine.
I think that's totally fine.
No issues
not?
there.
Wow.
I know we've seen it
Look
before.
at that,
It's so
upgraded.
amazing.
Whoa.
So
Alrighty.
The horse in the foreground really does.
You have really
good on that
glanced over the edge there and backed away.
Giant monster horse.
Don't you dare.
There's this one here now.
Oh, God.
Let me move over by you, Ashton.
Here, I'm gonna go.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you know what these are?
What kind of dog? If it were a dog, what breed?
A larger dog.
That looks like a greyhound. Like a spiny sort of bony dog.
It's like some Wizard of Oz shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they sticky? Did you make them sticky?
No.
No.
Yeah, I did.
However, the rest of you have
You
since.
can make them sticky.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Dozen, huh? Okay.
Like 20.
You see three
easily
currently up
20.
there. Let's put this kind of in this
I can't know that.
situation here. As you guys rush up, you see three of these creatures off to the side. Let's roll initiative.
Roll my new dice. New green
Oh, wait.
dice, natural dice. Small, so
You are
You daddy. Ooh, not good, not good.
cancel.
There we are.
Fuck you.
all right. So 25 to 20.
25.
Whoa.
Nice.
Noise.
All right. 20 to 15.
19.
Oh,
Whoa.
we got Fern.
Orm, Fern, Ashton,
15.
M.O.
Okay. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
6. Oh, sorry, that's above 5.
That's okay.
Wait.
You said
Yeah,
divide
that's
by
right. That's
Okay.
right. You're good.
Numbers. How do they work?
That's okay. That's okay.
What's the nature of how did you get restrained? Letters? What happened to it?
It bit me, right?
And it's latched on.
No, it just struck him, and he backed away, and then starting to like slow down.
What'd you get?
And then
4.
4.
You got a 4?
Yeah, what's your dex?
That's probably not great that I'm petrified.
alrighty. So
Yeah.
top of the round, Orem, you're up.
Do I have enough movement to get to letters?
Well, you have. What's your movement? Is 25.
30 because of my boots.
That's right.
Of
So
striding
that'd be
and springing.
60 feet of movement if you wanted to dash.
I don't want to though.
Unfortunately, you would not be able to really.
Then I will do it. I will use movement and dash.
All right, so that gets you right up next to you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab him by the metal arm and swing him around and trade places with him if I can, and do bait and switch.
Okay, you can do that. You can yank him.
So we trade places. I'm between him and the featherless bird, and I give F.C.G. 2 more points to his AC till the start of my next turn.
And getting up close too, you can see it is indeed like a scaly, leathery skin and like a dull brownish pink coloration. Its eyes are now wild. You can see the yellow on the outside of the deep dark irises, and it has these like spiny frills that go down the back of its head and underneath its throat.
Okay, an action surge so that I can attack this guy.
You got it.
First one is a natural 20.
Attacks this guy. Gonna attack him in the middle of the sky.
So that's
I didn't have any lyrics to add to that.
2 is 4. That's 9. Plus the. I'm gonna make it a goading attack. So he has to make a wisdom save. That's double to 12. So 12.
Fails that with like a 6.
So that's 22 points of damage, and if it tries to attack letters or anybody else, disadvantage.
You got it.
That's the. Well, actually, I'll hit it again. Maybe I'll kill it. That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Just a regular attack. That is 5 plus 5 is 10 points of damage.
So you straight once with the sword and kind of looks back up at you as you slash a second time, and you just cleave right through its throat, and its head goes off the side of the ship while its body kind of, for a second, starts freaking out without a head, and it just kind of quivers to the ground, still moving, its muscles tensing and twitching.
Chicken head cut, that's why they say that.
To finish your turn.
That does.
All right, Fern, you're up.
All right. Mister, come here. Hi, big boy. All right, he's ready to go. And as a bonus action, I am going to produce a flame blade.
Flame blade emerges from your hand.
Amazing.
All right, so I'll get up close to one that's nearby.
So 30 feet is your movement, right?
Yeah.
Can't quite get to one at the moment.
Oh, 35.
35, you can get right here. Still 10 feet away from one.
Shit.
But you have the flame blade at the ready. You can hold your action
I'll
before
hold my
one gets
action
near
until
you.
it gets aboard.
You got it. Okay. So finishing that, it is now their turn. They rolled actually pretty decent initiative. This one shrieks forward towards you. This one comes in towards you. You can immediately make your attack with the flame blade if you want. To make it as part of the... Well, it's an action... Is it a bonus action to...
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can do that. So go ahead and take your strike with flame blade.
All right, great. That is 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, great. That is 3 of these. And because Mister is present, I think I get an extra D6.
I want to
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, there's
Am I
many
making
chickens
this up?
now.
It's all good.
No, a lot of chickens are bad.
Sorry, hello. Feel like
I would say it in Flame Blade.
well, I think with
The one you
when I
attacked
have my wildfire
no,
spirit, I feel like I get
Okay,
extra
good.
fire damage.
Oh.
As an action, you can spend the use of your wildfire. Sorry.
It's okay.
When it appears mostly seen. Okay, never mind.
Travis, how was your day?
Oh, because of enhanced bond. That's what it is.
Crazy.
So I think I roll an extra D8 when he's present for fire. Am I making this up?
Sure, it's this.
Because it deals fire damage or restores hit points while your wildfire spirit is summoned.
roll
Roll
D8
a
and you add a bonus equal to the number rolled to 1 damage or healing roll a spell. And I'll say for this, sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. All right.
Flame sword!
Oh, that's so terrible.
Oh, no.
12 points.
12 points of fire damage, too.
Fire damage, yes.
You got it. So as you arc down, the flame emits an even brighter, almost like orange-white heat in the proximity of both you, and as Mr. Across the Way just goes, like screeches at it, and it flares up as you impact and slice. It seems to put its wings up to try and defend it, but carves through and cuts it in the wing, like the searing edge of where it cleaves through is now burnt and cauterized.
Oh. Sorry.
But it's still there, and so 2 of them are going to attack you. They both just start pecking right at you with their beaks open. That is natural 1. Okay. So one of them just goes to strike and then sees the flame blade and pulls it back from it. While the other one, that is going to be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and with that, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Right.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Ooh. That's a 6. Okay. 8.
Oof. As you feel your skin begin to tighten against your body and pull back, your joints are moving slower, and you feel like you're just weighed down heavily. You are restrained.
Oh.
It doesn't feel good.
What is this? What's happening?
I don't know.
There are now 3 against Orem.
Chickens!
That is going to be 15.
No.
That is going to be a 6.
No.
And that is a 19.
That one does, but on the second attack, whichever one, the second one that missed, I'm going to use my reaction to use riposte.
Yes.
And stick a blade into its waddle. It's chicken waddle.
Do it.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. Go to roll damage.
Okay.
F.C.G, are you okay since it's birds?
No, I'm not. This is horrible.
12 points of damage.
Piercing damage.
You got it.
And the last one gets me.
Last one gets you. You take 5 points of piercing damage as this one just manages to arc its neck up and scream as it arcs over your shield and gets you right on the top of the head. You're like, ah!
Whoa, look at that.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Constitution saving?
Yes.
Come on. 19.
19. It hurts, but that's about it.
You hit me right in the ear.
I'm sorry, I fucked it up. No, it's perfect.
You shot me. You shot me in the arm.
Ashton, you're up with Imogen on deck.
All right, I would like to fucking rage, and as I do, I start getting the rainbow sparks going in the head and in the hammer. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to run. Can I run at the one that it's?
Stars are out. Sorry.
Too soon.
Sorry.
What can I reach on 40 feet?
40 feet? You can reach most any of them over here next to Fern, and maybe reach the one that's next to F.C.G. and 40 feet. Yeah, you can most reach any of them actually.
I'm going to hit the one that that Orm just stabbed.
Chicken.
Okay.
I'm just going to take a run at it. I'm just going to see if I can get it to hit the floorboards. Let's
go for it. So first strike on that one. Normal or reckless?
It's normal for now. See where we go.
You got it.
It's 20 something to hit.
That definitely hits. So you can go roll damage.
Where's that? Should set this up. There we are.
Do not like this.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. You rush up with your hammer. Wham! As you impact, you feel the entirety of its chest cavity just crumble, and you watch as its now lifeless body just off the edge.
Yeah. Walked out.
That was good.
Okay, there we go.
Are there any other ones within walking range to me, or is that the only one I can?
No, you can go to this one next to Fern.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop in and take another shot. I'm gonna just see if I can just keep it going and take another swing.
You got it.
All right. That's 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Hey!
You don't have a heavy armor, and they're not the quickest.
Come on.
They're flight birds that are very thick.
15 points of damage.
15 points of
Another
damage
swing.
to the other one. You got it.
It's the only animal noise I can do is a chicken.
That was to the one that she had struck before.
Yep.
Just enough as you swing back to the other one, and you impact, and its head just goes into the ground, and the rest of the body just kind of stands there for a second. The wings kind of twitch, and it just crumples over.
The rainbow sparks pop up as it hits the ground.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I could love this. I could do it all day.
Imogen, you're up.
It's the turn.
With Ladna on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward a couple feet.
Oh, I should have added that.
I want to be within 30 feet of the ones at the far end, without getting too close. There, that sounds good.
Got that range.
And I'm gonna do my sorcery points to which both two of them at once.
Okay.
At third level.
Third level, you got it. Okay. So roll for attack on which two? This one?
Yes,
This
and
one?
then the one standing next to Fern.
Okay, you got it. So those two there. So roll for this one.
Okay. Why am I rolling like that?
Only you can say.
That one doesn't hit. It's because I rolled like,
Neither.
Pretty low.
Probably 12 doesn't hit.
12 does hit.
Okay,
they're little guys.
What was the first one then?
10.
10 does not hit, unfortunately. You missed by one.
10.
But this one over here next to
10.
Fern does hit.
10.
Sweet. All right. This 3d12.
You're not within 10 feet of me. No.
No,
Okay.
am I? That's a 12. This is a 12.
Yeah.
This is a 12.
My little
Oh.
sparkly field.
Oh, 18 plus 22 points.
22 points of damage to that one. Great. That one, you see like the energy is like arcing through its body, and the panic's in its face. You see all of them had this kind of like intense panic look in their body, like they're just like crazy and flaring and lashing out. It's horrifying. Does that finish your turn?
Uh-huh.
Did that?
No, it didn't die. That one looks really hurt, though.
And the one I hit, it was the one far or the one close to Fern?
There's the one next to Fern right there.
Then I'm gonna back up.
I'll just mark retaliation.
Yeah, so I'm within 30 feet of that one, but out of farther range of the other two. I'm gonna back up as much as I can
I'll say
with the rest of my
about
move.
there. It's about because you moved about 20 feet forward to get up there, and then 10 feet back.
Okay.
So you're about there.
Okay.
Okay. That finishes your turn. You can see like one of the other ones that's like climbing up the side here as it's squawking, and then something pulls it out of view.
Oh no!
Oh fuck!
Oh no! And this is when you realize that they weren't attacking the ship; they were fleeing to it. As these massive, like almost bestial, weird, like scaled claws hit the side as wings, big white leathery wings, kind of as it pulls up, and you see what looks to be a dragon head and a lion head. And a goat head as it climbs up onto the ship right there. By the way, Ronan picked this. I asked Ronan what monster he wanted you guys to fight next.
With these guys right now, so I thought
I just taught him about the Chimera, and he was like, Chimera. I'm like, all right, man, we're doing it.
4-year-old.
When you die, it'll be very special.
It's right in front of me.
It is.
Somebody's getting grounded tonight.
Go home and tell him.
Well, you got your move that you
right
do.
range with
I
both
hope
you
you're
and Chip,
happy.
since you guys are right there. The first things it sees as it gets on board.
No.
Well,
It's gonna go ahead and take a multi-attack.
Oh, multi-attack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Cool,
Wait,
cool,
what?
cool,
What?
cool,
Two.
cool.
Oh my god. He's got.
Cool.
Well, let's see. It gets 3.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
So the dragon head turns towards you, Chetney, and unleashes a blast of fire.
It's dragon, goat, lion.
Lion. Yeah.
The dragon can shoot.
Aye.
What can the others do? Just bite?
The goat bleeds.
Put him up. Oh, it's like a sound.
that's going to get Chetney and Laudna, and unfortunately, it's also going to get Tirana.
Oh no.
Boom.
Oh, no.
And we'll see if the boat manages to make it
Oh,
okay.
no.
But I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, cool. Flam.
It's a legion.
You're more or less, yeah.
Legion, lion.
Eagle. No, is it an eagle?
No, it's
Sorry.
a dragon.
Dragon.
That one is different heads.
Okay.
15.
Lion.
15?
Goat.
Yeah, this is not a
just
standard.
fail on this.
Just failed.
So that is 36 points of fire damage.
What?
36 points of fire damage.
14.
14, 36 points of fire damage to you.
Am I within?
I don't even go here.
Am I within 30 feet of either of these
You did
people?
this to us?
No.
So wait,
no.
is he doing?
You've been wanting.
No,
he's been
Ronan
wanting
did
this.
It's just
right?
a-
No, I know. Hold it.
A cone of flame.
Barbs.
Am I-
Can I?
It's not an attack roll. It's just an
Dex.
Am I within 30 feet of her? Or him?
No. I don't think so.
Ooh, doggy.
It's gonna be a tough one.
So yeah, 30 feet is about. You have Imogen is in 30 feet.
If I were you, I would try to avoid fighting Orhan until you have.
At which point the
Actually, personally, I think
claws
you
are going to strike out towards you, Imogen.
You at least go up a level.
Damn.
That's going
Make
to
sure you
be
bring up one additional person.
18 to hit.
Yes, I mean yes, it does. I don't
Okay.
think.
Yeah, but then you can just add.
You take 7 points of slashing. No, sorry, 9 points of slashing damage.
Yes, I mean yes.
Are the chickens still gonna be a problem?
Yes.
That's it, just
We should let them go.
The chickens run. The chickens
Chickens
run.
turn us into. Save yourself.
And I will say as part of climbing in there, I will say that when it's horn attack, it would have actually attempted to strike the other basilisk that was right there. Since it's just attacking everything that's in the way.
I'm gonna, if I can, Matt, I'm gonna take half of Imogen's damage.
You can.
Okay. I will.
And I
absorb it.
took 9.
You take 9, so you take
nine
5 instead.
Okay.
You have 4 temporary hit points. It does strike the other damaged basilisk with its third attack as it rushed up onto the ship, which makes the most sense for what it would have been doing. And that would be horns. Oh shit! Okay, that is 24th. That'll do it.
Okay.
So with that, the one that you struck, the Chimera just gores it with one of its goat horns, and it just kind of like hangs off its head for a second before it slumps to the ground of the ship. All right, that finishes its turn. Laudna, you're up with F.C.G on deck.
Immediately going into my form of dread.
Okay, go ahead and roll your die.
So I get the D10.
This is a slightly buffed Chimera for the challenge rating of the party.
Looks totally yoked.
It's a buff Chimera?
Beefy.
Okay.
Totally you. Big beefy boys.
So that's an additional 9 temporary hit points.
No, the mini is from a different kind of Chimera, but I like the white color and I wanted to use it. So
cool.
this is more of a classic Chimera as far as the heads are.
Laudna kind of like drops on all fours and starts to, you hear the sound of like wood creaking as her flesh starts to turn into like an old rotted bark and branches sprout from her shoulders. And
that's cool!
What?
That is cool.
Tree flare.
Skitter back a look. Am I in its? Am I in its?
No, you are 5 feet away from it.
Arbor horror.
Great.
And none of it has reach, so.
None of it has reach. Fantastic. Can I just like for flavor almost like spider climb up onto the deck behind me?
For flavor, yeah, I'll say like
Just-
manage to, because you could like get up to here if you wanted to with just regular movement, but for the flair of this, you just kind of like spider climb up to the top.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and, because this feels like it's gonna be needed, cast Bane on the Chimera and these 2 chickens over here that are squaring up against.
That is a failure on the Chimera.
Chickens.
Nice.
Bane.
Bane gonna be great.
Yeah, take that collar. There we go. Our chicken. Failure, and the one closest to me. Failure. So that's 3 Banes out of the gate on this one and this one.
Okay.
Nice.
You got it. Alrighty.
Waking up.
That's your turn. All right.
I had to
F.C.G, you're up with Orm on deck.
It says I'm restrained.
Correct.
What does that mean?
Restrained means.
Actually, I'm in front of F.C.G.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. My apologies. So actually, that'll get us. I somehow missed on the list here. All right. So Chet, then F.C.G.
Yar. I take out Esteros's walking stick, and I go, okay, old man, let's see what you were working with. And I'll say, done! And unleash the scythe within.
The blade just emerges in this flash of light, and you can see that kind of low hum, that kind of coasting over the edge of the blade as you kind of hold it. It feels unnaturally light for its size.
Ooh, I feel the power. And with my bonus action, I'm going to use Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on the Chimera.
You got it.
Ooh, good one.
Are you just using regular blood curse? Or are you
regular blood curse, no amplification?
You got it. All right. With that, it is blood curse.
Disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and if it uses more than 1 attack on its turn, it takes 1d8 necrotic damage. And with my action, I'm going to sit there with my dope-ass scythe and go, I need to get distance! And I'll cast invisibility on myself. Whoa.
Okay. You go invisible.
Because I don't help anybody if I stay here with this, with that hit I took.
You got
and
that.
I will use my movement to run up the stairs.
Okay.
Closest to me, 35 or 25 feet.
25 feet. 20. 25 will get you right at the top of the stairs right there.
That's
Since
great.
it cannot see you, because technically looking at the rules, if it cannot see you, cannot get an attack of opportunity. So you just rush past.
Great, that's my turn.
All right, you got it. Bringing now to the top of the, to FCG and then Orem. So FCG, what you got? As you're like...
Pretty hurt, huh?
Yes. Yes.
I could do some healing. But then that's all I can do. Oh, healing word's a bonus action. Okay. Then I will. I'll take out my saw blade. Am I close enough to saw blade one of the guys in front of me? One of the chickens in front of me?
You are the one right there. You can.
Okay, I will saw blade him.
Okay, so you move up to saw blade him.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
Well, weirdly, you have a little red and blue and green spark that kind of hits your saw blade, and then you have a +4 to that attack.
Also, I have advantage on it because you rolled a natural 20.
That's right.
So Yes.
Oh,
shit.
No.
What was it? Well, I'll never know.
I think it was 15, but
Well, now it's a 15.
Okay.
There you go.
Plus a D4?
No, I rolled the 4. I get to roll it. Add
so
plus 4.
19 plus stuff.
That definitely hits.
Okay,
So
great.
go ahead and roll damage.
1d6. 3 plus 1 is 4 points of damage, plus my 4 temporary hit
Indeed,
points.
so 8 points. 8 points. So it's just, you buzz on the side of the creature. It starts like trying to screech, the gurgles in its throat, and it pulls away, blood kind of dripping down its body. It looks hurt, but it's still kind of angry and aggressively, like it's kind of not even paying attention to you until you slash it, and then now its eyes are almost focusing between you and the Chimera. It looks like it's trying to just escape.
And Imogen's still more than 30 feet away from me. Oh,
She is right now,
way
yeah.
more.
She moved away.
All right, I'll move towards her as far as I can.
Okay, you get, that's, because it takes 5 feet to move in, so 25 more feet.
Attack on me?
10, 15, 20, 25 will get you about there. It does get an attack opportunity on you. That is an 11.
Minus 4.
Miss.
Or minus D4.
Yeah, minus D4.
Super miss.
So, yeah, super miss at a 7.
Great, and I'll cast Healing Word at third level? Third level, Healing Word on Lautna.
You got it.
And that will heal her.
3d4.
4.
Nice.
3. Nothing. 3. So that's 10 plus 3, 13 points of healing
to you, Laudna.
Also because I have Pate with me, because he's in my back.
That's right.
I actually get to heal max damage because he is within 100 feet of me. So what is the max?
So it would have been 15.
Four.
That's right, you have that crazy ability.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
great.
Sick.
Is that always? Or do you have to have something
As long as
up?
he's within 100 feet of me.
Amazing.
For now, I'll just say this is
I
Pate here next
get
to you.
full healing.
That's badass.
Super
And that makes me feel better about everything suddenly.
We're working on it.
Are we?
Yeah, now that we have him, I have to work on getting a mini for him. The red is the blood curse that he put on him.
Got it.
That's awesome. That finish your turn?
Yep.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
What? Again? Oh, wait, I was able to move even though I'm restrained?
Oh, no, that's right.
Take it all back.
Wait, what?
That's right.
What?
I was
All of it?
restrained. I was restrained.
I thought you shook it off.
Did you not heal me?
No. Take it all back.
Sorry.
15 back.
No, I didn't.
Good for keeping up on that. I literally was staring at the restrained sign on him and just didn't clock it. I was thinking too far ahead.
I'm a dummy.
That's okay.
Then instead, I will use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon if I can't heal her,
Yes,
right?
you can.
I'll cast Spiritual Weapon against the beast, against the Chimera.
Yep, 20 feet. That'll get about there.
And I think I can attack, right?
You can, yeah.
5.
Plus.
Plus my spell casting. What is it?
Taking the last 2 rolls.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Plus 4.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 6 to hit. 15.
Did you also add the 4 from
Yeah, that's
Ashley?
with.
Yep. 15 is just what you need to hit.
Hey! Look at that! 1d8 of damage plus 3. That's 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage. Oh, the spiritual weapon operates as the thing that chickens hate most, a butcher knife.
Oh, butcher
I
knife.
think
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
the
go ahead and
first
change
time
this
he's
out for
actually used the
that.
form of a real weapon.
You have a butcher knife?
Oh, it's a
little
runic sword that'll work better.
butcher.
Actually, I think I do.
Sorry,
knife
not
not
first
healed.
fight that we did.
That's okay.
Look at the clouds.
He just goes.
Oh, do I need to make another
I
Constitution
literally
save?
still have the mini for the knife from the very first fight we did for the campaign. So even better, I'll use that.
Look at that.
Great.
I love that the little knife's just been hanging out by you.
I just have it older. I don't know. You never know you need a knife for instances like this.
That's right. Do I need to do another Constitution save?
Yeah, well, how much damage was that? Sorry, that was
7.
7 damage to it. All right, and yes, you do.
And with
5 plus 4.
plus another 4.
Okay.
I'm rolling real good over here.
So 5. 5 plus 4. 13. 13 is enough to shake it off.
Shake the
Nice.
You're no longer restrained. I
Okay.
will say, without Ashton's help, you would be stone right now.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, wait, it would get worse?
Yep.
You would just become straight stone.
Stone.
Straight stone.
Straight stone.
That means that she's about to become.
Unless she shakes it off.
Oh, but because you gave advantage?
Anyone within 10 feet of me right now gets I get to roll a d4 for their attack rolls and save rolls.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
10 feet.
that finish your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right, so now at the top,
I hate birds.
Tirana, who's now extremely hurt, from the fire, goes, rushes forward around the Chimera, like as it's kind of eyeing her, goes ahead and loads one of the weapons into the bolt on the side, and kind of like pulls it back, and it's like, she holds her arm and kind of kneels on the ground, but that ballista is currently loaded.
Okay.
That's going to finish her go. Orem, you're up. Fern, you're on deck.
Okay, Orem throws his head over his shoulders and sees the big monster, says, let the big folk handle the big monsters for once, and then I'm going to drive my blade straight into the wound that F.C.G made on chicken number 1.
You got it.
And I'm going to try to help him run away, because he doesn't want to be here. That's a pushing attack.
Okay.
So he has to make a strength save. That hits. It's 14 plus 8.
That does hit?
Yeah.
And the strength save versus a 16?
It rolled a 7.
Okay, so I both stab it and then go poof and knock it 15 feet off the front of the ship.
How much damage do you deal?
I do. 11 plus, because it was push, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, it falls off the edge, against the tumbles, it catches its wings. It looks heavily damaged, but it's still flying in the air.
And then I draw the blade back out of it as it careens over the side, twirl it around, and then squat low into the ground, and using the boots, just spring towards the other one and shove into that one as well and try to kick it off.
Go for it.
That is a crappy.
+4.
+4?
Look at that. Boom.
+4.
Roll
that's going to hit them.
Really
That's
good.
15, and they have a low AC. So that
They do. That hits.
Has to make a strength save against 16.
That is a 1.
Okay.
But it's
so
disadvantage on strength. Oh, that's
Yeah, no, is that plus their bane? Okay, no.
15 points of damage, and it chickens off the side of the boat.
Right there. Okay. So that gets knocked off the side, takes 15 points of damage on that one.
Oh, fuck.
So both just like whoosh, whoosh, both of them off the edge.
So boof, boof, turn around, size up the situation, and I'm going to run 10 feet and leap and land pretty close to that dagger, magical dagger, the spiritual weapon, and yell at our monster friend, hey! To try to get its attention, and that's the end of my turn.
You got it.
Sweet.
All right, with that, Fern, you're up.
All right. I have advantage against spells and other magical effects. Is this restrained thing one of those situations?
Magical effect?
Yeah, right?
It is magically petrified. Yes, you do.
Okay.
So you would have gotten one extra
I would've gotten
roll
one extra roll.
to try and
Indeed.
get out of it.
So roll once for me.
Come on.
Okay.
Not that one.
It's too late. Oh, okay. 20 total.
Okay, so we'll just say that you shrug it off because of the magical nature of your Fey ancestry. You shrug off the petrification effect.
Nice.
And what do you want to do with your turn?
All right. So what we're gonna do here is, I am going to hit it with a scorching Marisha ray.
That's what they called me in high school.
You know. All right. So I've got. Well, let me see if it hits. Okay, so first one.
Against which one? The Chimera?
The Chimera.
Yeah, okay.
So first one is 25.
That hits.
That is 23.
Hits.
Okay.
It's a really good roll.
And this one is. Get out of here. 15.
15 just hits.
Oh,
So all 3 hits.
So.
So 3d6 plus an additional d8 because of your wildfire
D8.
spirit.
God.
Is this also a ranged weapon? Because it's.
It's a spell. It'd be a ranged spell attack. It is not a ranged weapon. Why do you ask?
Okay. Just because I'm also. Because of. I'm learning things, guys.
It's all good.
Because of the sneak attack because I took a level in rogue.
I'll get you. Sneak attack does not happen with spell attacks, unfortunately.
Got it. That's what I figured that. Okay.
No worries.
I just wanted to double check.
That's all good.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So for the first hit, that is 16.
Okay. I mean, you only rolled a d8 1, even though it hits 3 times. It's because it says 1.
I didn't roll a d8 yet. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. So that's 16 for the great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I rolled 2 6s and a 4. Wait.
What level you cast? Because
shit.
Scorching Ray is 2d6.
It is 2d6. Okay. Well, I already did. I did 3, so
There you
we'll
go.
do
So
it
that's
at
3, so
level.
roll 3 more.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 18 plus Or sorry,
It's 15.
So 14 plus 15?
Yes.
So it's 6, 6, and a 4 last time, right? So 16 plus
Plus
15. So 31.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
So that's it. And then you run another D8.
I haven't done a D8 yet, so just one D8?
Yeah.
Okay, a 5.
Okay, so 36 points of fire.
Wait, but I have 3 scorching rays.
Because it's 3rd level?
Well, each scorching ray is 2d6.
I understand what you did. Okay.
So since they all
Yes,
hit,
yes.
it was like 66 fire damage.
Great.
That was kind of how he mixed it up when you rolled a 3.
Yes. Okay.
That's
So that was our
that's a
second level?
great freaking round. 36
Yeah.
points of fire damage to it, and all 3 blasts striking into its side. The heads like start reeling around angrily, screeching out into the sky. It's echoing loudly. You can see the remaining basilisks that are climbing up the side of the ship are quivering in response to its screams of pain. That's your action.
That's my action, and now it's Mister's turn. Mister's gonna throw some flaming shit. And
Mister has a gun.
I'm gonna go to my attack.
Yeah, he's shooting
So he's loading his flame seed into the gun he got from Percival the Rope.
Yes.
Okay.
He's getting it locked and loaded. Pulling right into the barrel.
Oh, that's how he loads.
Where's the deck gun? Sorry.
Unfortunately, I think that is how he would.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Which one do I use? Which one do I use? This one. Oh! 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow.
That is 45 points of fire damage in one round. That's pretty damn slick.
What the?
All right, are you staying put or do you want to move?
I am going to. Can I move over to the ballista and
can.
sort of just get close, ready to go?
Yeah, if you want to. Just go over and like whip it around and
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
you're
yeah.
holding it there.
All right.
You got it. That finishes your turn. It is now the cockatrice's turn.
Cockatrice?
They are running away. There are more on the side of the ship, but they are now with this creature distracted, and many of them slaughtered. The rest of them just take off. The ones you knocked over just continue to fly away, and they all exit.
Wait, help
the
us.
battlefield.
Be allies.
Thank the change bringer.
That concludes their turn. Ashton, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Seeing that there's no fun left on this side of the ship, I'm going to take a run at the big chicken. Is there a place where I can get to that will nicely flank me in there? Or no?
Unfortunately, I'd say no, because it occupies the space. It's not flying, even though it looks the way in the mini. So to flank it right now, yeah, not really.
All right, I'm just going to make sure that I'm somewhere not quite in the way of the ballista, but definitely like.
If you can move here, you can get between Imogen and Orem if you wanted to get them within your radius.
My radius is 10 feet, so it's pretty
Okay,
big.
so
So,
actually,
yeah,
you
I'll
can-
stay over there just in case
got it.
something weird happens. Yeah, I'm just going to slide on up because things are going great, and I'm going to try and knock it in one of the legs, see if I can just
You got
flavor.
it. Make your strikes.
Am I going reckless? No, not yet. And this is with the D4. That's not great. 17?
17 hits.
Ooh, God. So that's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage too. You got it.
And then I'm just going to keep that rolling around like a terrible, terrible dance move while I'm on the ground and see if I can keep spinning and try and hit it again. Something a little better. Oh, 17, 24. That hits.
That definitely hits. Damage for the second strike.
Seven, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Exactly. Without the things there, it's
I am just a terrible sparkly disco happening right now.
Whack! 2 heavy hits to the side of its torso and body. Its leg kind of almost seems to snap at the knee a little bit before it pops it back angrily into place, and one of the heads screams in pain. Other ones seem
Give me the
nonplussed.
goat! I want the goat! Come on!
And with that, Imogen, it's your turn.
Bloody it all is how's it looking?
It looks like it's taking some pretty heavy hits. Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. Remember, he's yoked. He's really
He's yoked. He's a yokedy one. Okay. I am going to
Okay, Imogen is gonna look around and sees all the chaos happening around her, and all of a sudden she closes her eyes and opens them back up, and they're bright red.
Ooh, what?
And as she just closes her eyes to all of it, she puts her hands to the side of her head, and next to her, a red entity starts to form.
Okay. You all watch as this odd little pocket in the air just kind of seems to flare like a spiral of red energy, and as it empties outward, this creature pulls through, made of like red material. It looks humanoid, but it's not fully there. It just kind of like wisps of red energy. It has kind of an elongated head, almost like it kind of stretches back wider and longer than though thin at the front, like than a human skull, like a half xenomorph, if you will.
Do spell.
It's a red panda.
It just kind of emerges.
Excuse me.
What do
You can just
mean?
summon something else? Is this
What?
It's
do you
semi-transparent,
mean?
and it just kind of like stands there and kind of like glides into space next to Imogen.
I'm sorry?
And I'm gonna look over at it and just think at it. Attack.
Looks over at you, like you don't see features. There's no eyes, no face. It's just like red energy that's kind of like wispy and not fully there as it kind of turns back and goes to strike towards the creatures. So go ahead and roll for the creature's attacks.
Okay, so it's immediately anything within 5 feet. I don't know if that counts me. Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Anything that's close to you has to make wisdom saving?
Anything within 5 feet of this entity has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Including yourself?
I don't think myself. I can't imagine it.
Those are the rules.
It says any creature. So if you wanted to move it a little further away.
Sure.
Within 5 feet, you said?
Yeah.
There you go. You put it there.
Okay.
So the Chimera wisdom saving throw is a 13.
9.
So it fails.
Minus
So it's going to do 2d6 psychic damage
Cool.
immediately.
Legacy of Clay.
Yeah.
Legacy of Clay is my favorite reboot of Legacy of Kain.
It was a solid.
And then it's going to slam out mentally
right,
against
so-
the creature as well.
Okay.
With 2 attacks.
Go for it. So roll damage for the psychic.
Oh, it's 2d6, right?
Correct.
7.
7 points of psychic damage to it. All right. And the 2 are the strike it's going to make.
Dang.
We'll just do this. Oh,
Double spells, yeah.
I rolled 13 for both of those, so plus 8 would be.
Both hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage for the 2 strikes.
So that's 1d8.
Come on.
Okay, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 4
Okay, you got it.
for both of those.
So 13 damage total.
No, doubled. So because each.
Oh,
hit
I see.
is
So 13 each.
Yeah.
Strike. Okay. And with that, after it like seems to focus towards this chimera, and then it just is these claw strikes.
It's actually mental strikes.
Okay.
So they do.
So it just
psychic
holds its
damage.
arms out at the side, and you see like the red energy at the back of the head seems to almost intensify and glow, and as it does, one of the chimera heads like withdraws, and you see almost like a streak of red energy kind of flare off of its head as it does so, and the other head gets hit with another similar strike, and both heads kind of like reel like they just had an extreme pounding headache in an instant. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It's looking hurt. It's looking hurt. It's now the Chimera's go, since it's after you, Imogen. Let's see if it recharges its flame breath. It does not. But it is furious, and is now going to. It's going to focus its attacks divided, one at the new creature that just struck it twice.
Blood maledict, though?
Oh yeah, it takes an additional D8
Okay,
necrotic
every
damage
time.
for
All right.
doing this. So go ahead and roll that damage, as it is doing a multi-attack.
5.
Another 5 points of damage to that. The blood maledict like seeps into its body, punishing it for going all out this round. But it's going to strike the shade once, and then you twice, Imogen.
Okay.
So it's going to go ahead and go for a bite against the shade. That is going to be a 13.
Nope.
Misses. The shade just kind of like drifts backward, almost effortlessly, gliding behind as the head just snatches forward with nothing. The goat head's going to swing wide with its horns towards you, Imogen. And that is going to be a 15?
Yep.
No, -4.
Oh.
Or minus a
Minus a
D4.
D4.
Whoa.
Minus 2, so 13.
13 is my
13 is your armor class, it still hits you.
Damn, that would have been good.
Yeah, I know, I would have made it.
That is going to be 11 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
Actually, no, bludgeoning damage, as it just like slams into you with its goat
Oh, in that
horns.
case, it is 11. Okay.
Still 11. And then it's going to go ahead and now strike at you with its claws as well. So let's see the source of this. That's going to be...
With a d4.
Yes. It's a 19 minus...
There's no way. It'll hit regardless.
Yeah, you're right.
How are you looking?
I'm okay.
1. Yeah, so it still hits you. The claws are going to do...
Silver barbs.
Oh, so disadvantage on that, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. That is going to reduce it to a 13 minus 1
It's 12.
is 12.
Doesn't hit me.
That misses you. The second one does no damage. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's some team. That's fucking teamwork. All right.
I take that silver barbs, distracting it. I'm gonna take and siphon that like mercury-like energy, and I'm gonna pass it over to Chetney. So you have
Alrighty.
advantage on your next attack.
You got it. All right, that finishes its turn. As it's now just like digging in under the surface of the ship. It looks angry, it looks confused by the strange red entity, and is just now ready to lash out. That brings us to Ladna, your turn with Chetney on deck.
My turn. Okay. I'm going to... I had a whole plan. I am going to attack it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Do it.
Oh god. Fuck me. A natural 20 and an 18. Okay. Oh god, that didn't count. Okay, for the natural 20, give me big money. Oh, that's good. So that's 16 plus 19 damage on the
19
first.
damage on the first strike. It impacts the bottom of the jaw of the goat, and you watch this jaw kind of like dislodge from the impact of the force.
The second. Oh, another 8. Okay, that's 11 damage.
11 damage.
Second one.
Slamming the other side of the goat head. One of its horns breaks off and goes flying off the side of the ship.
I'm going to quicken a spell. I want to. Don't make it sad.
It's in pain.
But is he smart enough?
Don't worry about the chimera, jeez!
I'm gonna
bird, kill it!
So you're quickening spell?
Quicken a spell, and in my like tree form, I say, "Pate, fly!" I'm gonna send Pate over to it.
Whatever you say, boss.
And he flies over, and he's going to land on the chimera, and he's going to deliver a shocking grasp.
Shocking. You got it.
So he's a little like rabies rat teeth. He's like, "Grrr."
All right, go ahead and roll for his attack.
Is that within 10 feet of me? Although I don't know if it counts as a creature. That's not a creature, is it?
Pate? He's a creature.
Counts as a creature.
All right.
I would say...
No. 10 feet.
More creature
I'll put him in 10 feet,
than
sure, why
It's
not?
got more missiles.
Jesus.
What? I didn't. What?
That's real bad. It's probably not gonna do anything. 9
plus 4.
12. That does miss, unfortunately.
Okay. That's okay.
That's 13, actually, yeah.
So that was with your spell attack bonus, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he goes to strike, and right as he
13, you said?
right,
There's
right as
13 doesn't hit.
13's not enough. Goes to bite, and it bucks him off the side and kind of.
Oh, God damn it, sorry.
We'll try next time.
Out of practice, first time, you know.
All right. Does that finish your turn?
Yes.
All right. With that, Chetney, you're up with FCG on deck.
Amazing. I'm just gonna shift over to the right a little bit and rock back up my heel, and I'm gonna take the scythe. I'm gonna take turmoil, and I'm gonna take the blade and I'm gonna lick it, and cast a blood maledict on it and get a little stuff going here. 6 points. That hurts. Ouch. Cut myself in my fucking.
Is this flame based?
Yes, flame.
The whole scythe blade is now wreathed in bright red orange fire.
Flaming scythe. It's invisible. Although it's magic, so do I become visible again?
Oh, because you cast.
Well, you're not really casting
Not really
a
a
spell
spell.
or an attack, so.
So I rock back on my heel. I'm gonna jump off the ledge towards the chimera.
Yes.
Now you become visible. Middle of the air, you just see leaping in the sky, back behind a flaming scythe, just back towards the chimera. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Dope. I have advantage on these attacks because of Ladna.
You do.
On
Make
the
at least
first
on
attack.
First
On the first
attack.
attack.
Come on, make it big.
And with
Well, that's good. I'm glad you
Yeah, 26.
That definitely hits. And the second
The
strike?
second one is 19.
Both hit.
Great.
As you leap down, I take it next to Imogen.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been.
12 points of slashing damage. Or I'm sorry.
9 points of slashing damage, 3 of fire.
Okay.
So 12 total.
Total, you got it.
And then the second one. Yeah. 7. And 11 points. 4 of which are fire.
Okay, are you adding the additional d8s on these?
Oh! D8. Oh! Thank you. First time using this weapon. Thank you very much.
Oh, from your dope cane?
Yes. Actually, remove 4 points from that last one because it should be 6 additional from the blood. And then the thunder damage if it hits.
Whoa.
Because this thing's fucking cool. 1d8. 6. Second one. 6. 12 points of thunder damage as they slice across.
There you go. So as you jump in the air, you hike down, the blade gets stuck in like part of the throat. As you push down, it kind of glides to the ground, splitting open part of its neck. And as you then arc it upward, it like sticks up underneath the dragon head, and like comes through the throat up into the roof of its mouth, and the head's like kind of like lodged on it right now as you have to like holding it in place. It's looking pretty hurt.
Close to the red entity, Chet, you're gonna start hearing like a cacophony of painful like whispers in your head.
Make a wisdom saving.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He is.
Okay.
No, he's not. He's actually on the other side of you.
Never mind.
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic? Or is this not magic?
Is it a magical effect?
Let me double check. It might be at the start of my creature's turn. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, does it say at the start of a creature's turn? If it's
Yeah,
within
so
10
you're
feet?
fine
So you're
right
fine.
No problem.
Just letting you know you can hear it
No
as you
thanks.
get closer.
No, I don't think so.
F.C.G, you're up.
I'll move closer to the melee.
That's normal for me.
That's pretty good.
I guess I'll first use my. But all my healing is bonus actions. Well, he's almost dead. He's almost dead, right? All right.
He's looking pretty hurt.
I will. I'll attack twice then. I'll attack with. A little door will open up on my shoulder and shoot out a gout of flame. A sacred flame.
All right, so dexterity saving throw?
Yes, dexterity saving throw 14.
14, that is a 12.
He missed.
Misses.
I mean, he failed. So that's 7 points of damage.
Radiant damage. So as it opens up, the flame gout slams into the side. The flames kind of burn and curl. One of the heads kind of curls back and looks, and you can see it's the unihorned goat now with the other side broken off. The weird square eyes are staring at you from a distance.
Hate square eyes. I will use my spiritual butcher knife to chop at that head.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
I get advantage because someone else got on that. 20.
That was Latina.
11 plus.
What was Latina within 60 feet of you?
Yes. Oh, I mean, I was at the other side, but it's got to be, right?
Yeah, you would have been.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gotta be.
Got to be. This is spiritual weapon. 11 plus 6, 17 to hit.
That hits. Good roll damage for the spiritual weapon.
That is a 6 plus 3, 9 points of damage.
Damage to it. Great. Does that finish your turn?
That's all my turn.
All right. That brings us now to the top of the round. Currently, Tirana, who loaded the ballista, Vern has it, goes, "You got this," and then is going to go ahead and turn around this side and is going to attempt to go up the side of the stairs there to get away. The Chimera does get one attack of opportunity against her. She tries to rush away. That is going to be 5 plus 8.
Minus D4.
That's a 13, which would hit, but it is a minus D4. 11, which misses. So as it kind of strikes out with one of its claws, does like the running from the Save a Marshmallow Man hand on top of the building. It was like the like just barely leaps out of the way in time and rushes up the stairs.
Got it. You
negate.
Yes.
The large print giveth, the small print taketh away.
Orem, you're up. Fern, you're on deck.
Okay.
Orem quickly runs up the length of Ashton's warhammer, and just as I hit your shoulder, say, "Sorry, Ash," and spring off of his shoulder, their shoulder,
That's not great.
and land on the goat head, and I'm going to stab this bastard in the eye.
You got it.
Make a goading attack. That's a 19 plus stuff, 27.
That hits.
It has to make a wisdom save versus 16.
That is a natural 18 plus. Yeah, so it's a
Okay.
Minus D4?
So 17.
Still makes it 5, 6, 5 is 11 plus the 8. So that's 14 for that hit.
14 damage, okay. You slam down, arc into it, carving past. You hit like a tendon and one of the heads kind of hangs limp. It's still alive, but it's like having a hard time holding itself up and it's like...
Cool. I will just follow up and go for the other eye and try to do the same thing. That is a 7 plus 8 is 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Just hits, okay. So that is 4 plus 6 is 10. 14 points of damage for that.
14 points of damage? Alrighty.
And then I'm going to
looking real hurt.
Backflip off this thing's shoulder, land in front of Imogen, back her up and throw the shield up, using bait and switch, and giving Imogen 8 points to her AC.
Ooh, to my AC?
Shield up.
Oh, shit.
Pushing in front. That finishes your go. Yeah. Fern, you're up.
Get off my airplane.
How do you do this thing again? I'll get locked and loaded into the...
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Get off. You have to make a wisdom save on the second attack as well.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
That'll work sometimes. Yep. Okay. All right, so you are aiming this ballista at it. It is point blank, so I'll give you advantage in the attack roll, because it's literally right there.
It's a little close, but...
So go ahead and roll roll a d20, adding +6, but you have advantage. You have to get a 15 or higher.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 20 total.
Okay, roll. It's 4d10 damage. So roll 4d10.
Ooh. Right.
That might do it.
That might do it.
Takes 2 actions to fire, to load and fire, but it does some pretty decent damage if you can hit.
Okay, 9 for the first hit.
Well, it's one hit, so you just
It's
roll.
one hit, okay.
Just add them all together. So 9 plus
10 total. 12. Come on.
Got this far.
19 total.
19. How do you want to do this? So this is a massive ballista bolt. It's about more or less 5.5, almost 6 feet long, like solid metal with like a hooked blade at the front.
Almost point blank range.
All right.
It's like 10 feet from you. You just release it.
I'm just gonna make a kebab. So it's just gonna go straight through and then straight through the dragon's mouth.
Okay. It starts to fly up a bit, and then suddenly the rest of you hear this ting, and watch as its wings just out, like heavily, and the impact of it sends it tumbling up and over the edge.
Damn.
And it just limply falls out of the sky like a gnat that was swatted, and you watch it just vanish into the sky below and off the side.
Oh,
yeah.
That was a bit much.
Wow.
Get off my aeroplane.
Get off my airship.
That was cool.
Oh, get away. Just step away from it, Chet. Step away.
Oh.
What is that?
I'm just going to tell it to move away from everyone.
What is that?
Yep.
What is this thing with us?
Yeah, I think so.
But it hurts us too?
Well, I mean, it just kind of hurts everyone.
Now 3 out of 7 of us are hurting each other.
Is he
Wait.
is he friendly? I'll go over and try and touch the leg.
You go over and touch it?
Yeah.
Your hand passes through it. It does have some resistance, but it passes through it like it's partial material. It's almost
Cold
ethereal.
inside?
It doesn't have a temperature beyond the air around it. Make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. With advantage. 15.
No.
So you take
2d6.
2d6 psychic damage. The whispers that are in your brain
7 points.
strike through, and it becomes this threatening assault of hundreds and hundreds of thoughts and emotions all at once, and you guys watch as Chetney's nose begins to bleed.
Step away from it, Chet.
Okay, that's
Do they just stay?
Yeah, what happens now?
What is this?
I don't know. I've never kind of done something like that before.
I kind of want to hit it, but I also like if I hit it, does it hurt you? Like, does it go? Do you swallow it?
I don't think so.
How did that even?
Make it go away.
Make
it go away.
I'm gonna tell it. Can you leave us?
It folds back into that same spiral space of energy and is gone.
Did you raise your hand earlier when we were talking about people that would fuck up the entire group?
I did actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's incredible.
And they flew off into the sunset.
I'm not sure, but this might be the
I
1
wonder
year
if they'll make it work.
1 year anniversary of Bertram's
Wow.
death.
So you don't.
I don't know exactly where that was from, what that was.
How did you know to do that?
Yeah, did you try to do that?
Not exactly.
I feel like every time we have like an intense fight, you somehow have like find a glow up. I don't know. Like every time you like you bust something. I'm not complaining. In fact, quite the opposite. But wow, holy shit.
Yeah, you fly, especially on ships. On our airship.
Yeah, maybe I should just stay on an airship forever and I'd become all powerful.
Oh my
Defeat
God.
Thul immediately.
Every time you would fight on the airship, you get a new thing.
That'd be awesome.
Is that is it a gift from Ruidus?
I mean, it did have some weird. Like
I'm
the
not
color.
sure. I
Kinda
don't
looked
know.
That's a fair.
Like a flare.
It was
Like a
kind of
body
cute.
flare. It was really cute.
Chet, what did it feel like when it bled your nose?
Oh, it's like all the boys and girls of the world were trying to give me their toy orders at the same time. Like as if one mind could handle such a thing and not be corrupted by it.
It feels very specific. Anyway.
Captain Xandus, ship okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's Tirana doing?
Tirana's looking real
I'll
rough.
go give Tirana some healing.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Dennis
happy
goes,
Veterans Day.
Yeah, this is like how many times you're all the best? It's really good. That was very scary, and I couldn't really do anything but try and drive the ship, or it would go away and make us all die. So very nice that I could trust on you. I haven't seen one of those before. That was crazy.
That was pretty nice.
That is just chill,
We
man.
trust on you too.
Hey, as long as you kill the things that come to try and defeat the ship, I'm happy.
Xandus, how far away are we from the jungle?
Last time from the jungle, maybe like a day. We're getting pretty close.
That's where we're going first, right?
We're about 3 days away from Eos, so like somewhere in this kind of
there's
sort
a
of
Hellcatch.
pathway we're going.
Oh yeah,
We're almost out of the Hellcatch, though, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're like just cresting over, so just pay attention. Maybe
I'm lost. I thought they were going to go.
Let's not have any more chickens or bigger chickens.
I appreciate that, by the way, but for the record,
No,
where this is
it
going,
won't.
I feel great.
Their objective is.
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
I kind of want chicken now.
Oh, man, I want a goat.
Too bad it went over the side. We
See,
could have.
Denalia,
That's
the large bugbear cook, comes from below, who is like holding a mace, ready to come and join the fray. He goes, "Oh well, I think we have chicken. Let me see what I can do." Puts the mace back down and goes back down into the.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
Sure did.
Really did.
Now what?
I guess we keep going.
Guess
Yeah.
dinner.
Chicken?
A good dinner and a rest before we look out for a landing spot. Oh.
All right. So now that completes the 7th day of this journey.
Long rest.
Long rest is complete.
Thank God.
Long rest. Listen.
So approximately 2.5 to 3 days of travel, as it looks. You see now the Hellcatch Valley beginning to vanish as the approaching mountain range now gives way to what you know to be the gloomed jungles of Shenador. So now, this expanse of mountains on the left-hand side is the mountains that keep in and separate the Stratos throne from Shenador, from the Talon Highlands where you grew up. You know these to be the Kaal Mountains. But the jungle below is not the verdant green that you're familiar with. Instead, you see this massive gorge before you that the mountain ranges surround, and this rolling jungle of a unique color and pattern, like a textured blanket of canopy that's a patchwork network of white, pale white and gray and jet black with perfunctory bursts of blue and purple and red in rare splotches. This is not like a jungle you've seen before. These are the Gloom's jungles. You can just barely see visible river banks that occasionally peek through some of the tree spans, small rising mountain clusters that break past the canopy and kind of add these almost discordant teeth across this shifting, rolling blanket. You can also see patches of mist-swallowed swamps that kind of dip into the lower parts of the hillsides as the sprawling jungle just continues to just shift in height and depth, consuming the valley floor for miles and miles and miles and miles. And that's where we take a break. And we'll roll for the rest of these when we get back, because it's time for us to take a break. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, that was an awesome description. I was trying to draw it as you were describing it, and it ended up looking like a mouth with pubes stuck in it.
Draw me like one of those terrain maps.
It was like it was teeth. I was drawing the teeth, and then like I drew like curly things for the, and I was like, this doesn't look right.
You can take the drawing away from Laura, but you can't take the Laura out of the drawing. All right, we'll pick up here on the 8th day, heading into the Gloom jungles of Aeshanador.
Are you saying gloom?
Gloomed.
Gloomed.
Yeah, Gloomed.
Those are so cool. I want to see them in person. I want to see what that really looks like.
Yes, please.
I'll get on it.
Figure it out. The Kaal Mountains, right? The Kaal Mountains?
The Kaal Mountains, yeah, spelled K-A-A-L.
K-A-A-L.
It's in the notes.
But yes, we'll be back here to pick up from that here in just a few minutes. Hang tight. We'll see you shortly.
Welcome. This is the Fable Maker's Tarot. In today's reading, we'll look at how to become better TTRPG players using the Misty Step Tarot spread. The first card is your current space. What kind of player are you? The 8 of Swords might indicate you're feeling a bit confined in your current games. The second is your target space. What kind of character do you want to be? The Empress card is a sign that you may find inspiration in guiding others at the table. The third is teleportation. How do you get from card 1 to card 2? Ah, the King of Chalices. He represents counsel and devotion. If you're finding yourself seeking change in your games, it may be time to step up as a mentor or teacher, either in-game or out. Thank you for joining our reading. Be sure to try out the Misty Step and other spreads with the Fable Maker's Animated Tarot Deck and Guidebook, available now at animatedtarot.com.
I gotta look up the Dragonlance. I know that's something for. I know it's for the PC things. You know? Actually, I don't. Did I see no, I'm just gonna call there. I mean, this was good, but I need to take a break again. Hey, some ice water. Anyway.
Several months have passed since the threat of Cognosa.
I've seen that.
Alexandria sleeps soundly.
Thank you for joining me. This
never knowing the horrors
we
could have endured.
If
it weren't for the bravery of a few
and I wish thee
unsung
good fortune on the quest of life.
And now.